Hello everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Valheim. We're here, still, in the Black Forest. Where am I actually? There. In the tower that used to be my base, and the goal I have today is to gather enough tin, and I need about 50 to 60 to craft bronze needed to upgrade my weapons and in one aspect a shield as well. Therefore, I'm going to travel a bit along the coast in both directions. I think I've already been here. Otherwise I would have found tin a long time ago. But travel along the coastline until we find some tin, mine it. I have to move it here. I have the feeling it's going to become nightfall soon. Looking at the light, it is going to be nightfall pretty soon. Which means it may be more healthy for me to return to the tower, sleep, and do the rest of my exploring next day. Because I'm the kind of person who is stubborn, knows everything better and all. So I'm not going back to the temporary base, but instead keep looking for tin. You feel cold, so it's nighttime. I better go back and travel up north with the ship after I've slept. Because I think that all in all, that would be a much better idea. More safe. More daylight, which is always useful. No dreams or whatsoever. Maybe I even have some time to pick up Thistle later. Or better said, it's not a matter of time, it's a matter of cargo space. I have 2 slots available, so in theory that's plenty enough room for Thistle. Yeah, I never know what I will encounter. I already avoided those Grey Dwarfs loot because I didn't want to fill up my inventory. Considering I need to get about 40 tin yet. That inventory may be filled up. Now there we see something that I may want to visit to deal with. Just need to pick a different arrow, and I won't make the mistake I've been making in one of my solo games. Why isn't it sailing? Come on. Oh, that's why. That's a small piece of rock. This is annoying because that troll is between me and the crypt I want to use as shelter. And it's likely he saw me. Let's skip the likely. It's certain. Ah, yeah. That crypt. One with the skeleton stuck. I'm not able to hit it, so I have to find another crypt and the troll. I think the crypt isn't the problem, nor is finding the troll. People call that the butt shot. Got you. Okay, so we got coins and troll ladder. We already had troll ladder. And hopefully it's enough or close to enough to upgrade my gear. I can upgrade my cape now, that's for sure. But the question is it also enough to upgrade some of the rest? At least I'm able to mine multiple parts of the coastline without actually having to worry of being under attack, because yeah, we had enough great wolf spawns over there. Just made me lose an arrow, piece of junk. Okay, there's the boat. And here's some tin. So let's see. Looks like there's nothing here anymore. So I've most likely taken care of it before doing the rest. And tin doesn't respawn, so the more I need, the further I have to go along the coast. Fortunately, there's so much black forest in this game that it actually won't be a problem. I also realized, but that was crap. That was earlier today, that there's actually another game which is similar to this one, and that game is Medieval Dynasty. It's sort of a survival game, it has a story, and you need to build. But just like life is feudal, the buildings are preset. Which in a way is a shame. Like I said before, I like the free building idea of this game. And the one you have in Worm Online. Simply because it gives you so much liberty. Like somebody has been killing a great wolf over here. Guess it was me. Actually, it's been... Yeah, there's a nest. That was me. Okay, where is Nalthor? So that's 60 bronze. So I need 24. Three. Six. If I keep getting free, it's pretty easy. 13, and we have a couple mushroom here. Only 2. Yeah. This is going very easy. 19. Last time I looked at this part, it was a big storm coming up. And frankly speaking, this looks a lot better to me. And after this one, I have all the tin I need. So I can do 2 things now. I can sail back to my base. We can sail to this part, to the Elder, and start working at the portal hub, but the problem is I don't have, well, getting the wood isn't a problem. I mean, cutting down some fallen trees, some fallen logs, or some fallen stumps, and I have 10 wood for the workbench, so that's no problem. But I'm afraid that even before actually have some room under that altar, my axe breaks, so that's one thing. So although it sounds nice, I'm not going to do that. Then I can sail back to my base to repair everything with smelted tin, or I sail to this point and try to find the trader. Now, the trader is useful, but I don't think I have enough money or financial items on me to actually do much. But it's a nice aspect of the game. So, I'm really thinking about doing that. We'll have to cross a piece of ocean in the night, and that means there is a risk we will encounter a sea serpent. So if you hear me yap for a moment, that's because. But yeah, this is an interesting part, and maybe able to buy something at the merchant which is more useful. He has 3 items I can use, and some items I can't use or have to use later. And I know one of those items is costing at least 450 gold, and I don't have that. But perhaps when I sell off the amber pearl, the amber shard and the ruby shards, I may have enough. As a matter of fact, I can't get to it. Don't I have some of those in my hold, my cargo hold too? Another advantage of finding the merchants, at some point I will have to I need to get the portal to him anyway, so if I know what his location is, I can gather the portal materials, build a portal at his place in preparation, then build the portal hub and add the portal to his place to it, making it once again easier to get to him later. And those foggy is I've got a mini map, so ocean. Like this so much. The sail is useless because you can't see in front of you, but sailing in general is so nice. Arrows do I have left? 2. Okay. Somebody parked rocks down here. As a matter of fact, lots of rocks. Shoot. Thing we see over there in the distance. I can't put my mouse pointer over because the moment I... Oh, wait. I was about to say that's part of the tree, but apparently it's land. It's a piece of land I was actually hoping to find. The heck does it have to storm now? So this makes it very hard to get through here. Used to read a book as a kid about a young Dutch guy got a watch he wanted to sail, and eventually he got a job aboard ship as a cattle boy. I don't know if there's a proper English translation for it, but his job was to take the cattle with a hot beverage, being it coffee, tea, hot chocolates, from galley to the area where the engineers and stokers were working. And at some point the writer described how they went through a storm and missed 2 sharp rocks by an inch. Just, yeah, I think I know what that feeling is like when you're sailing here. No, I don't think this is even a spot where I think it is. Right, I know where I am. Using the online map, there's a small string of islands, and of course I have to pass straight through them instead of around. Can't sail through them. Great, we have a small archipelago and of course I have to sail straight through it. At least I know the direction I have to go to. Get out of this crap. Jeez. It's one of the first times I would be happy to get the message that I'm in the ocean again. Because that means I'm free of this crap. Like I am. And there goes the wind. That way. Well, good news is we survived. Let's see. And the other good news is the ship survived as well. And we have some wind. So that's nice too. Just need to figure out where we exactly are. There's Black Forest. If we're getting close to the merchant, he will show up on the map. With that I mean he will show up on the map even before I actually see him. So unlike the crypts and dungeons and things like that, he will show up more like the bosses. There's a troll cave. That's what I meant. And it's not just a troll cave, there's also a troll. I better park at the other side of the area. Ow. No, he's still there, okay. There's a spawner nearby. No, I'm not happy about that. I have a slot free. Yes, I do. Looks like. Let's sail through. I'm not going to take the risk right now. There he is. The shimmer you see, and you see a small outlining of a dome over here. That's caused by that item. It's a ward protection rune set up by him. Inside this, I'm completely safe. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Haldor and meet Holstein. Holstein is a Lox, L-O-X, and he is in general a creature we will encounter in another biome. Haldor is a dwarf. It looks like he's stuck in the land again. $629.50. $700. First item. The making yard is the item everybody wants because it gives me 50% 50% carry weight. I can't buy that yet. I will buy that later. Right now I'm going to invest in the burger circlets because that one, when used, is giving me, as you can see, a lantern. It's in general, as you can see, some sort of mining lamp. So it's a very good replacement for the torch. It will take a slot, okay, I know that, But it's a very good replacement of a torch because it never runs out. So that's one. Over time I will build a portal somewhere nearby, and with the portal hub I'm able to get to him and buy everything I need. He will offer something later. The Yule hat is nice. It's basically simply the same hat you can wear as a Santa Claus. So my first goal is making yachts and later the fishing rods, some bait and the Yule hat. Over time he will get more and I will buy those too. There are multiple ways to earn coins in this game. Killing trolls will give coins. Looting crypts will give coins. At some point I will actually be able to find them in chests and whatever. So there's plenty to do, plenty to find. Plenty to kill over there. There's a brute, there's a normal one, there's a normal one. There's probably a shaman around. He heard something. So I have room left now. Items, wood. I might as well use these first. Yep, I can indeed sell food here. How's the water looking? There's fish in it, so it should be deep enough. Okay. And I'm more safe if I want to visit Haldor. Another advantage of having a portal near the trader, since several items respawn, I can move in at some point, gather blueberries, thistle, mushroom, and portal out again. So that's another advantage. should have known this. If I'd known he had two. Well, never mind. This close to one another. We have mountain over here. You have to be careful though, because if I check this map sheet on the internet, I also noticed there's plains here, and I'm absolutely not equipped to deal with that. As a matter of fact, I'm not even equipped to deal with mountain monsters. Even a club works very well if you have a staggered enemy. But staggering only happens if you get a very good timing in blocking. And unfortunately, I'm not always good enough for that. I'll check here. Hey, no ruin, no chest. I think it's time to sail back, although this time I will take another route. One that's at least more safe to me. I'm going to cross immediately to the, I could say to the east. And once I'm at the other side of the water, I'll turn north I will turn north when I'm at the other side of the water and get to my base from that angle. Yeah, I thought so. As if I knew it. I mean, I was already checking my amount of wood even before I got here. It'll do. Part of the tree you see, that's the one that connects all 9 worlds in the Nordic mythology. Valheim is the 10th world which was separated. So you still see parts of that tree, just won't be able to get to it. And we got a serpent. Sure as hell hope I'm able to outrun it. So I'm running, sailing straight to that area I don't want to be. Fortunately, they usually give up if they can't get it. At least I know where to find one. The trick is to keep it interested in me when I want to capture it. Better said, kill it. If I kill it where it spawned, where we just were, all the items will drop down to the bottom of the ocean, and I will have nothing. So I have to lure it to a coastline, get it close to or even on land, and kill it there. Luring it isn't a problem because, as you noticed, the serpents follow me. So that's easy. The problem is to drag it on land. I need something else for it, and I haven't seen that yet. I said go to sail north, then turn back in, back home. Yeah, of course. That doesn't help much actually. But it is looking nice though. If I play things a bit smart, I'm able to get most of the wood I need for Great Wars only. I killed a few and we got 19 woods. So should be able to get a lot of wood from the Great Wars logs that fell. tree stumps. And that would keep the environment nice and as much as good looking as it currently is, or as ugly looking as it currently is. That depends on your point of view, of course. And eventually, the only time I would need wood is to build things, to craft things, and at the end of the game it's basically only needed to create copper to craft metal. Yeah, right. I will also start to think about where I will build my main portal. And we're home. Complete up. So, to set priorities, first things first, getting, how much tin do I have? Not enough. Drop some items and getting my spawn point set. Spawn point is actually the most important thing. Right, this was a good idea. Mushrooms, I have enough, okay. Berries, I had enough. Oh, I have probably enough to buy the making the order making yours. That's great. That's really great news. Short on wood. Ha! Doesn't matter. I'm crafting the fire arrows because I really am going to need them, that's one. And I need some of that space in my chest. The tin is going to be put here. We need to eat that food at some point. And before I forget, it's not just the common wood like that one I can use to make charcoal. Core wood and fine wood can be used too, which means that I have to be very careful not to use the wrong wood type. Get charcoal. Now remember, I had problems last time. So this time I'm going to do things different. Carrying too much, yeah, I know. That's not a problem. Solved. That's why that making yours is so useful. Come on. Crap. Well, at least my skill improved. Son of a gun. Once more, if it doesn't work, I will have to remove more stuff. No, it doesn't work. It's simply too much. Or better said, I think it's simply too high. Sometimes you have to use a trick. Get things done. And this trick actually did it. Moving a little bit to the left and the right, and we managed to get there. And probably removing some of the items helped too. With all the copper I have and the bronze I have, should be able to get copper, the tin and the bronze. I should be able to get what I need. Let's check out the forge. I also should stop actually. Wood, leather scraps, wood and bronze. So that's 10, 18 bronze. Wood, I need leather scraps. Aye, I'm doing it. Come on. There's the buckler. And to compare my current shield, durability 100%, and the buckler is 200. The armor blocking is slightly less. And the parry bonus, however, is better. If I upgrade it, start comparing, then the shield is still better, but the blocking of the buckler improves a lot. Durability will become similar at level 3, but the blocking is a lot better. That's why, yeah. So I can drop my shields and equip the buckler. And we need bronze for mace 8. And I need to drop this. Oh, got room for it. I don't have the room for it. Do now. And with this I will conclude this episode. Send the character to bed. No, I won't send it to bed yet. First thing I'm going to do is smelt more tin. 14, that's 8 copper. And now it's off the bat. Character-wise. Thanks for watching. I hope you've been enjoying it. I did. I liked it. Everything went pretty well. Even the serpent was a nice surprise. And yeah, next week I will continue. Well, starting with bronze and getting better equipment, and after that I probably start working at the portal hub over there and prepare for the fight with the elder. We'll see that next week. Have a good week, and I hope to see you next week. Hope to see you around. Goodbye.